All right, so I'm going to answer that question. I did get plenty of other questions that are really along the lines of how did I get him put away in jail? So I'm going to try to sum it up as much as I can in this particular video, but I am going to tell you guys about the entire process, what it was for me when I went through each step to get my final result. Well, I didn't even know I could go after him legally for what he had did to me for so many years. And that was ignorance because who knows the laws like that? I know I didn't. So whenever I contacted PAR through their online chat, that's where I was notified that I could go after him. And then I was asked, that's something you wanted to do? Yes, definitely. So moving from there, we started by going to the actual police station that the offense occurred. And fortunately for me, my stepfather and my mother both still lived in the area that it occurred. So I went to the local police department and filed a actual statement providing as much detail as I could remember, dates, locations, and then they forwarded over to the special unit of detectives that handles cases like mine dealing with SA. After that, I ended up meeting with two detectives who sat down and I had to tell them everything like of what happened to me, of what I could remember. And I had experienced it over a long period of time where I could remember a lot, details, smells, scents, areas. I was able to remember that. And I must say, after that first meeting, they knew from that point I was telling the truth. I had never experienced that before from someone in a position of power, someone who was in a position to change my circumstance. And they believed me. And shortly after bringing my statement alone, nothing else, to the DA said, go for it. They gave them the green light to handle my case. From there, the investigation officially began. And that entailed them going through my medical records, them going through a CYF file that was, how can I say this? That was present but not present. I can explain later. And then with all that information, along with they pulled people in for interviews, because I learned by speaking out that I actually did tell people when I was younger. I just personally did not remember.